Hey guys, we're back with Danganronpa V3. This is a video that takes place after Chapter 1, so if you don't want any spoilers post Chapter 1, stop watching. We're here in the middle of the Chapter 2 class trial. I have learned it is now pronounced Maki. I looked up Love Live Maki, and there's a video I looked up. I waited for someone to say her name, and it is Maki. That Maki still believes in Santa Claus. Ever since season 1 of Love Live and like half of season 2, season 1 was okay, but season 2 just something didn't like it, I guess. I ended up just skipping through a bunch of episodes just to see the ending. And we'll be chosen as the Blacken. We make the right choice to lose dreadfully around. This is not going to be not Love Live time. Wait a second, what result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaro. Oh man, you're right. Silly me. So forgetful. I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small line. Kids are pretty gullible. Now then. We can just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3. Okay. Wait a second. We don't know the culprit yet. You killed the Antaro. Let's chapter 1's case. You need to be this forgetful. Class trial, resume. The text was pretty hard to read. Wonder if that's just because...
Another shocking truth revealed.
Like, maybe it's easier to read in Japanese, or maybe it's not.
Back to square one.
Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
Is that like a Square Enix show?
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow! What does that mean?
What movie is that referring to? Kingsglaive? Hold on, I gotta tell this to my friend. I think Danganronpa just made fun of Kingsglaive. I think he said Kingsglaive is the, quote, best movie I've ever seen. I haven't seen it, so...
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
For reference, my favorite movie, it's got... Do anime movie count? Do anime movies count? If they do, then it's probably The Disappearance of Haru? Maybe Your Name, Kimi no Na wa, whichever one. But if they don't, probably Pulp Fiction. I haven't really seen a lot of movies, so...
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
More one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
How do you know that?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct?
Oh, so basically did he just want to start a chain?
Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? What about someone who knew who had each pad? Huh? Sure. Wait, so that's gotta be Fukichi. I guess? But, is there anyone else? Oh, that's weird. Fukichi?
It's you!
That would be Kokichi.
They made fun of Square then said something about how they made a horrible movie. I mean, I think they made like a Final Fantasy VII movie too. I don't really know. Cubs pads, gotta catch them all. Leaving up the pads belonging to the people who aren't here. Now we're gonna watch their motive video.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
Just, hold on. Okay, sorry.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video.
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
What? Oh.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your
I guess she
sleep?
sleeps in the research room.
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive
She just
video?
doesn't care.
What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
I think she's lying, though.
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. And that's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Kirumi's just like, ha ha ha, menacingly rubbing her hands together.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Oh my god. Ryoma asked for someone to kill him back in chapter 1. Kirumi is a maid who takes any order.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Let's hear it, Kokichi.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
Just take the opposite of what he says. He's probably just gonna lie.
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
That's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
Did she just like... No, because then he wouldn't have died. I was thinking maybe she just dunked him in the pool, but he wouldn't have died from drowning then.
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party.
Like, so she probably drowned him in the sink in his lab. Then used the cable to ninja him over. Or maybe like she kind of made. Do you call that a pulley? Like basically she tied into a circle around. Wait, hold on. We have the pool rules. We know the rope was about 50 feet in length. Evidence. The pool rules specify how big it is. Does it not let me see? Okay. I didn't want to know anyway. Well, it's specified on the rules, so I'm sure they'll bring that up.
I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
And there's also the rope.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet.
Here, Mr. Wait, this doesn't make sense. This breaks my perfect alibi.
Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be
Yeah,
a
see,
possibility.
Kurumi's trying to make, you know. See, look, it's totally her.
If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie? She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
I need to. The settings, options, turn that down. Or maybe I should have just turned voice up.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
Is it a lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of this case. And I said I'm believing Kaido. That means believing in Maki. That means I have to do it. We just ought to be on the same page. I have to change where this argument is going, just like Hayate did. So I assume there's a back alley.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
She was standing guard in front of her lab last night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Why?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
So the two of them met now. It's too obvious a lie.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Just get extra money.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Tokyo tomorrow! One time! Oh no. Why did you wait until now to reveal it? Sorry, it's no use to keep that information to yourself. Unless you're lying, that is.
Oh no!
Oh man!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Let's go into... It doesn't seem related. Monokuma fire? It's gotta be Maki alone, right?
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
What else is there?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying.
I wanna side with
I
Maki.
met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
Can I lie about
If no one can prove that...
That
I'll
works?
reveal the truth.
Okay.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late.
Yeah, let's lie.
Huh?
The squad.
Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must
Yeah.
have been Ryoma.
Right, Kaito?
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices,
Maki's
then
totally
that
lying about
means...
this.
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now. We don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have
Just
said so
always
sooner.
lie when you get the chance.
But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked.
Kurumi's like, wait, hold on. Who is she talking to? That guy was dead.
We are still part of a killing game after all.
Look, she's getting nervous. Her face
Whoa,
is
chill
blue.
out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in
Oh.
eternal sleep.
KO knows. It's just like, well, might as well go with it.
Unless he
Which
wishes
felt
for
guilty.
death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
I want to die.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
Sorry, Skype has said this. You remember Caitlyn Mid? No. Was that ever a thing?
Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so
He
long.
said something again. Do you remember Ashmid? Not really.
We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well,
I was playing
it's not
Fallout.
like he's lying anyway.
Fallout 1's a good game.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime.
Do you remember Old Evelyn? Yes, I miss her. Do you remember Fallout 1? I don't. Well, no, I do. What?
In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
Yeah, where do we go from here?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
That's not possible. Nico and I were at the gym, remember?
Uh-oh.
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
Wait, was it not?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
This is the game. The whole game is in this. Is it 1024x 768? I played it. I know. When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. Couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick
Window.
Cheese?
Dick Cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
Hold on.
Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
Wait, hold on. I think I got it. So the inner tube is... we don't have it. So basically, she tied the inner tube to the cable/rope. It wasn't long enough. Then she got the other one and did something. And like she threw the inner tube to see how far she could throw or something.
Then, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
What?
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
I've been waiting for this.
Jeez. We gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Is this the argument thing? Seems like our opinions are split on this matter. Right. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. I can't get them to see the truth now. My lie will have been for nothing. I won't fail. You keep starting up all out. Split opinion. Do we have to go through this scene every time this happens? And we have 13 people, right? How do we, like, you know, there's gonna be an on-man out.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko! You were right
sorceress.
in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the...
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I've got this!
Hey.
You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But
Fake
pool
cookie
next
she
to
had
gym
on.
also off limits at...
Off limits.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony, too.
Yeah! Hi guys, I think it's just me. What do I do? Oh,
Oh no!
the arguments are too overwhelming. Just a bit more. It doesn't always recognize the money press. Okay. We'll count it.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
Yep.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
And someone who entered for 5 minutes could mess
Even
with
if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window. The window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
He's innocent.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method's possible because ladder couldn't have been used like that in this game because the ladder doesn't reach through. There's no time to move it. They've carried out the ladder at any point during nighttime? Wait. You think I'm a fraud? Doesn't reach the window?
That's it!
Is it not?
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the
stage.
If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage.
I want to click. Okay.
Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through
Because
the
they
window
had no
'cause it's
time
too
to get
heavy.
it to the gym.
Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
That's rude.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with.
Would have broken the glass probably, right?
It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Yeah, Kato, team up! Like, go back to back with our arms
Do you have
crossed.
the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
Okay.
No,
I do
actually don't know that yet.
Okay, I do know.
What? The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty. Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for.
Do I have to go snowboarding?
Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something, but...
Don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Dang it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit.
I wonder
Why
where it
didn't
is.
anyone realize this
Huh,
yet?
it could be anywhere.
That's true.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
What? No. It's important to remember. Notice if everyone here wants us to find the truth. Yeah, it seems like Kurumi's pointing us away from the truth, which is interesting to watch given I don't want to say I know, but I basically know she's the culprit. Heavily suspect she's the culprit. How's that? One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
I don't get it.
Mimikawa under the bridge?
That's a reference. It sounds familiar, but I don't get the reference. We're gonna determine where this all started. We can determine how it ended. It's too much. It's too soon. Much too soon to quit. The trial's only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that.
I
guess
didn't
that's
notice
why
that.
you're still an apprentice.
Game, stop treating me like an idiot. Just let me choose who to vote for at the very beginning of a trial. Just. He deserved to be called an idiot.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
No, I wanted to play.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
I think
We
it's
should
fabric.
consider places where water is stored.
Hold on, let me.
The only place that fits is...
Maybe.
Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
I like
It must be the pool then.
at the magic circle. That was just.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Wow.
Sal!
Oh yeah, that's it. Did you see her face? Oh, look at it.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the
It's drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect
enough water?
Toilet.
Drowning? Impossible.
This is where water is stored.
That fits.
Well, I guess, should I
Oh,
interject
no.
with the piranha tank? Well,
First,
no, the
let's
sink.
establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? But the cause of death was drowning.
There's
Nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
Drowning?
Impossible.
Should I agree with the robot man?
First, let's
establish the crime scene. We got attacked. But the cause of death was
drowning.
No?
There is nothing in his room that
Oh,
could
did I
collect
miss?
enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
What's piranha tank? Yeah. Is there anything? What else is there? Monokuma file. He was drowned. Just agree with drowning.
that fits is the...
He was drowned, so I can disagree with that.
First,
Let's establish the crime scene.
We can't agree with her.
But the cause of death was
I missed. We know. Yeah, I agree with
I
her.
was wrong.
first, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing
Oh, it couldn't.
in his room when he got attacked.
The cause of
Death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could
collect
Hold on,
enough
this yellow.
Toilet doesn't.
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
Places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is...
Pools. Duh.
That's wrong.
Okay, couldn't have drowned in the pool because nighttime.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets.
Hey, hold on. I have to
Fuck the
save
Patriots.
my friend. Don't go unarmed or melee if you don't want everything you care about to die. I learned that lesson in Fallout 1 the hard way.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where was Ryoma killed? Ha, I wonder if there's a clue. Where is it?
This is it!
Whoa, I'm a genius, everyone. Look at me.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Scratched handcuffs. I mean, they weren't. I mean, it's not like you scratch the hand. Oh, I can. You scratch the handcuffs against the sink.
This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
I'm trying to think of a funny thing to say about a skeleton, but I can't.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did
That's kinda
culprit
gross.
handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing.
Huh? Who could have given him food?
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
But how could
When
they
you
have...
talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid.
What?
It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
When I think peanut butter squid, I think Shokugeki no Soma. Is that a reference? No. No.
So we all agree
I don't
Ryoma
get
was
the reference,
drowned in
sorry.
the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
All right, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
Miyu, everyone! Miyu!
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
Huh, what could it be? Huh. Oh, they put it in the sink, flushed him down the drain.
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab.
Yep.
And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We
Apparently
keep
she's
hitting
trying to
dead
get
ends, since we don't know how
Make
the
it
body
so
was thrown into the
she's
gym.
not found.
Well, that didn't
If
really
we
give us
say,
any info
hey,
about the
Cooper, can you
crime.
please confess? Would she be forced to confess since she's the maid? Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, in case it's becoming clear. Determine how the body got from the crab scene to where it was found. Figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. Or then have to analyze the possible methods to find the most likely. Oh, we're driving a psyche. Is it psych or psyche taxi? Psych taxi. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes, hanging around to form the question. Hold left click to accelerate, and use A and D to steer left and right. By picking up letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you completed the question, you head towards the escort that has the correct answer. It's the right answer, you'll get in your car. It's the wrong answer, like escort, or there's also other cards. You hit those, you will take focus energy damage. It's too dangerous. Use spacebar to concentrate. Calm down. Stay calm and avoid them. Is this Grand Theft Auto? Just drive safely. Enjoy the ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Psych taxi start. I don't even know what word I'm looking for. Do I just have to? Do I have to get all of them? What? Oh, okay. I'm just trying to form the question. Oh, oops. This is kind of cool, I guess. The body was. Was brought from where? Staring for me now. Oh boy! Have window. Run her over! Oh, okay. Hey, baby! Wanna go watch A Bug's Life with me? This is something. It's better than snowboarding, I guess. What do I even say? I'm driving the desert. Probably like Guatemala. What's on the billboards? I thought they were saying the body was brought to the room from where? Gonna be like the pool, because it's right from the pool area, because it's about to the gym window. Okay, there we go. What, we just get two? Okay. Did they charge extra? Oh yeah, I can come. It's Grand Theft Auto. I think it's Franklin. I think Franklin's still on it, right? I never beat him. 5. I never beat any. So 5's the only one that I've actually played, quote, myself. A friend of mine had San Andreas, Which I played a little, but I never had my own. Except for that. Die! Oh, I'm out of energy. I didn't do a multi-track drifter. Oh, person. I wasn't moving from the classroom to the gym window. Not really for sure if it's the cable or the rope. I think the cable, since it was down. I mean, I could see it being the rope. From window to window. Hop in. Woman who I respect. That was one of the most unique experiences I've had.
I've got it! Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
I'm gonna tell my friend about that. That's just... Instead of snowboarding inside your brain, Danganronpa lets you drive to pick up prostitutes in the Nevada desert. The Nevada desert to solve problems. Truly a step in the right direction. Oh, no, skip. No.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
Don't take it to it.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh?
Equipment?
With this equipment,
Sorry, I'm getting
they can connect the two windows
sarcastic.
and move the body to the gym.
It's a better word, but equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the window.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
No, I just revealed it.
What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage.
You could have mentioned this.
But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
Watch Kiryomi, she's about to interject.
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Ooh, hold on, get. Ooh, that sucks. We gotta. We sort of gotta do. My headset died, for reference, and my current charger is really small, so I can't play with it on. Sorry guys, one moment. Did it fall down? Yes, it did. Okay, let's go. Plug it into my laptop. Buckle down before you girls! Ow, look! We should be good. Hold on. Okay.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows...
The cable's only 50, isn't it? Oh no, come on. There. 350 in there.
According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Get it?
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
Yeah,
If the windows were
how
closer
did they do it?
together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
Show me there's another rope. Huh. What could it be? Kokichi's account?
This is it!
This is it.
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, I'm kind of lost on
Okay,
that one.
so
Give me a diagram.
first, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then,
Oh, tie them
culprit
together.
move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
Don't think you're a genius.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for
What?
bugs.
How?
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Yeah, but Thomas Edison sucks. He kills puppies.
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration.
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank.
Oh.
Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Oh.
Tarzan?
Are they allowed to say that?
They also had to
Disney
put the
will
body
sue.
in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You're definitely onto something. Sure that the culprit definitely needed to place the body directly to the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would only have had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously, the culprit must have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? Although we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow, the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to use something else. What would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
Hold on, let me look at evidence. Give me a second. Am I gonna have to play Hangman's Gambit? Hold on. Fabric? We haven't had to use that yet. The fabric in the inner tube. Oh yeah, it was scratched by something. Right. So, that's evidence that, but... And, like, There wasn't like another glass pane they could have used.
What?
Listen up.
CG.
Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
Hey, you'll be able to do it single-handedly,
It all
Kato.
starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event.
Okay, thanks, Kato.
And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
Kato better not die.
You got this.
For Buds for
After
life,
all,
though.
you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Oh, what if he's the mastermind? It's just playing Shuichi.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. I'll solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something else used with the rope can move the body between the windows. Wait, come on. Okay, I don't actually know this one. Just pick it random. Okay, sorry. Show question. Fashion to move the body between the windows. I assume the next letter is E? I mean, it's probably gonna be a vowel. Am I just stupid or? No, okay, it's not E. I didn't really get a good look. I think I saw all. Nope. Okay, so nope. Friend said everything I know and love died. Surely one unarmed. So nope. Is this it? Nope. What? Yo. Yo. I don't know what it is. Yo. There's a Y, so I mean. What is it? Rope way? What? What's that mean?
I see now.
I'm more confused than when I started.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move
What's
the
a
body.
ropeway?
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got drain damage or something?
Brain damage.
You need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have
What's a
that!
ropeway? There definitely was. The culprit used to move the body along the rope. Inner tube? Oh, in scenes where you have to deduce an image, mine one. Okay, in this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the mouse to move the cursor and left click. Okay? Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. Adjacent pieces will change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. Pieces of birthday color adjacent. I don't indicate it, but okay. When all the pieces on top of an object are colored, you can select the object as the answer. You select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's just one piece left, you can repeatedly left click on it to break it. Well, they'll only hear a timeout gauge, so don't just go clicking like crazy. It's not complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. Thank you for your understanding. Okay, I see. Is this the inner tube? No? Oh. Clear.
I see it.
So like they want it long in the inner tube, but I don't get it.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
When Kaito said it was useless?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side?
What, that's related?
Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
But the rope supported?
And because the third floor window
And
is
the
higher
bottom?
up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy
And how did she
rubber
get
as
down?
well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
That seems incredibly dangerous.
Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body.
What's her name? Gamori? Maid is ripped.
Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible.
No, when you put it like that, it doesn't.
But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
Yeah, that'd be in the gym, right?
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
No.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Actually, it wasn't the truth, and that's just, Monokuma trolling us.
Pops?
Uh-oh.
He's so dead.
You now.
Yeah?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, he's totally gonna push him, though.
I want us all to get along.
Monodum's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less
Monodum?
attitude and more gratitude.
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
I mean, think about getting in. So, they use gravity, right? So that means, let's say they just put the inner tube, with the rope attached. Wouldn't it just start sliding down? They'd have to keep a hand on it, get your almost body, under the shoulder, just, get in while, with one hand, basically. That's... And, I mean, would the rope support them? I mean, I guess you're almost small, but... I guess rope's pretty sturdy.
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
The inner tube is filled with air, so it has negative weight, so it cancels out. I see. I'm joking.
Ropeway murder? That's some crazy-ass shit!
It looks like this is going to go on for a while, so I'm going to call it there. I'll see you guys next time for the finale of the Quest Trial. Definitely, it's moving in on the exit. I was planning on calling it after, we got the grade, and just doing the rest of chapter 2 then, but we can just do it like this. So I'll see you guys next time with the finale of the Quest Trial. See you guys then. Bye.